Thursday night baseball on tap from Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona. Tonight, the finale of this four-game set between the San Francisco Giants and the Arizona Diamondbacks. We've got Goldie and Posey coming up next. Robbie Ray gets the start for Arizona in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Robbie Ray is quietly developing into one of the top left-handed pitchers in the game of baseball. Unfortunately, he gets lost in his shadow because of guys like Clayton Kershaw and Riccio. Big arm from Robbie Ray. Not a real big guy, but 95 to 97, good hard slider. His changeup has gotten better, and you'll know if he's on early because you'll see lots of swings and misses. This guy can rack up the strikeouts.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. It's so far so good as they enter play 3-0 on the young season.
Yeah, Matty V, we're talking about a team that is white hot right now, D-Row. They've won the first 3 games of this 4-game series. They'd like nothing more than D-Row win this one here and finish it off to a nice 4-0 series.
Yeah, you take the first 3 in a series, you want to step on their throat right here. You don't get a chance too many times to take 4 games from somebody. They have that opportunity in front of them today.
And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Lifetime numbers against Robbie Ray. He's hitting .429. First pitch on its way. And a ball 1-0. Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one. Ray has become known as works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo home run here for Brandon Belt. First home run of the campaign for him as the Giants are staked to a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 8.
Into the box now, Hunter Pence. Tapped out in front of home. And there are 2 away now.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Buster Posey. First pitch coming. Here it is. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Popped foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats.
Hit hard on the ground to first. And Buster's going to make his way aboard. He's got a base hit.
Hey, sometimes you get lucky right there. It looked like a 3-2 pitch out of the zone could have got on base via the walk, but he wanted to knock instead.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Lifetime numbers against Robbie Ray. He's only 2 for 10. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Ready with the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Posey leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A ball and 2 strikes. Two balls and 2 strikes to Crawford.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the 3rd out of the inning.
One for the Giants. It's Brandon Belt. Bye-bye, baby. On to the bottom of the 1st, and the Giants are off to... Jeff Samardzija, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Digging in, A.J. Pollock. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st.
For the Dbacks, center fielder, A.J.
And the pitch. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Span comes on now, and he has it 1 down. With that, let's take a look at the hometown Diamondbacks lineup card. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. He had over 90 RBIs last year. What a great season, but I think he could do even better. His goal this year, I think it's got to be 100 runs batted in. He's that kind of a hitter.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, David Peralta. First pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matt, they have to avoid the sweep right here, especially a 4-game sweep. That can be devastating to the psyche of a team. It's okay. It happens. Throughout the course of a season, you're going to drop 3 in a row. But to get pounded 4 games by the same team can happen.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. On deck, the powerful right-handed bat of Paul Goldschmidt. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. Now at the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. His past meetings with Samardzija. He's got 3 base hits in 21 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 9 times. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 home is chased out of the zone for strike 1. Goldschmidt is a highly regarded defender, especially as corner infielders go. Some guys at first or third are there because they can hit, but he takes a lot of pride in his defense, and as a result, it's definitely not uncommon for him to make an impact on the game with his glove. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They trail this one 1-0.
Leading off for San Francisco.
Stepping in, Eduardo Nunez is coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Chris Marrero.
In now, Chris Marrero, as he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely. Nunez leads off second with nobody out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Peralta's under it. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
Batting 8, second baseman, Joe.
Here's Joe Panik. Lifetime numbers against Robbie Ray. He's gone 3 for 6. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul.
Clean slate on the base pass. So now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
And it's 1-1. Panik, originally from New York State. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Panik behind a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Missed with a slider.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
Still even at 2-2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
2 out, nobody on. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Jake Lamb. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The windup and the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Throw in time at first for route number 2.
Left fielder.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks. Jeremy Hazelbaker will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Started that swing a bit too early.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
The next 0-2 is a fastball down below the knees. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Here now the 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ready with another 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. Now another 2-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Digging in to try it again. Denard Span looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Peralta is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon.
So 1 gone here in the San Francisco third. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Belt in front, 2 balls and no strikes. Belt, 28 years old. He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
3-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And Belt will lay off ball 4 as he's able to reach on the base on balls. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Runner goes. No balls and a strike to count. Belt, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And Pence has fallen into an 0-2 hole here.
just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike. And that's the second out of the inning.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good. It's more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Here's Buster Posey now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit out towards second.
Drury fields it cleanly.
A step on second for the force, and that'll do it. 1 left for San Francisco. They're up 2-0. Settling in now, Daniel Descalso. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Here comes the first pitch. High pop up. Belt has a play. He's got it 1 away. Stepping into the box, Jeff Mathis. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes this the other way to right. And the Diamondbacks have their first hit of the game.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice swing.
And now time is called for and granted by home plate umpire Clyde Washington. Standing in now, Robbie Ray. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a bunt attempt here to Crawford for 1. Throw to first is going to be offline, so they just get the 1 on the play.
Now batting, center fielder, A.J.
Digging in for his second at bat, A.J. Pollock. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Comes set and the 0-1. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make it.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. They trail it here 2-0. Striding in once again, Brandon Crawford, as we begin the top of the 4th.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First delivery to him on the way. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Hey, if I'm on the mound right now and I get a swing and miss like that, I'm bouncing it even further, throwing it even higher. I might pick up the rosin bag and throw that and see if I can get a swing and a miss.
This will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. So in now for San Francisco, Eduardo Nunez. He reached on a single in his first try. Way in front of that fastball.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, left fielder, Chris Marrero.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Marrero. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Hazelbaker looks up. Gone! And good for him. Chris Marrero has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Here's Joe Panik.
Second baseman.
As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2. Skied into straightaway right. Peralta's under it. And that retires the side. Giants add on one more. Bye-bye, baby. The solo home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 3-0 San Francisco. Leading off the inning, David Peralta, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. Way out in front.
0-2.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that one just missed outside.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Misses, ball 2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Paul Goldschmidt will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. That's wide, 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And a swing and a miss at a ball in the dirt.
Nope.
And he lays off again, ball 3.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
And a full count to Paul Goldschmidt. 3 balls and 2 strikes. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Jake Lamb standing in now. As Samardzija will get ahead of him here with strike 1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
1-1 the count to Jake Lamb. 2 out, nobody on. Ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Taken high and deep to right. Back goes Pence. Still going back. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a solo home run for Jake Lamb. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Diamondbacks claw back into this one. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Drury will bat next. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And even 1-1 count to Brandon Drury. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 for the Diamondbacks, and it comes courtesy of the long ball. We played 4. It's the Giants 3 and the D-backs 1. Ready for another chance? Jeff Samardzija. He'll start off the 5th in this one. First offering on its way. Grounded to the right. Drury gloves it. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fouled away. One out, nobody on. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. The 2-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in there. Another look to first. And a dive, but he's back. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. And a good decision to throw as he is toast at second base. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Liner in there for a base hit. Belt on his way to second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here, looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Into the box, Hunter Pence, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Popped him up.
And that'll do it in the inning as the catch is made in the coach's box.
Giants leave one, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind.
He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
That one had extra bases written all over it. Great sliding catch, and he also kept the runners right where they were at.
Stepping in now, Daniel Descalzo. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He popped out in his first trip. Off the corner with the splitter, it's 2-0.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
The count now at 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Will not catch the zone, ball 3.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
And he misses, ball 4.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Up next for Arizona, Jeff Mathis, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I love the aggressive approach at the plate, but if you're not seeing the ball, maybe you have to take a step back. You find yourself with 2 strikes, absolutely battling for your life right now.
Count remains at 0-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Pence coming on. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher, Robbie Ray.
Coming to the plate now, Robbie Ray reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Popped him up. Marrero moving in, and this will land foul. Descalzo is off at first with 2 away. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way, and it's fouled away. That's lifted the other way out to left. In there, a base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
In now,
A.J. Pollock. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 3-2 contest.
The right fielder, number 6.
Now at the plate, David Peralta, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Pence on the run. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Only 1 in the inning for Arizona. 5 innings complete. It's the Giants 3 and the Diamondbacks 2. Here's Buster Posey now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Catcher number 28, Buster Posey.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Brandon Crawford.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
Behind 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Hazelbaker comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
Eduardo Nunez.
Ready for another shot now. Eduardo Nunez. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Now the 1-0. Lofted in the air out to right field. Peralta is under it, and the inning is over. Giants down in order, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He matches up with Jeff Samardzija to get the inning underway.
Paul Goldschmidt.
Now the pitch. And that misses, ball 1. The 1-0. Gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. The 2-1. Is strike 2 swinging.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there. Here's a pop-up now. Belt shading to his right, 1 away.
Up next for the Dbacks, third baseman, Jake Lamb.
Jake Lamb standing in now. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot down the line in right. His second of the game. And the D-backs have come back to tie things at 3.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Now batting, second baseman, Brandon Drury.
Brandon Drury will bat next, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. It's a solo homer for Brandon Drury. First home run of the campaign for him as they take the lead 4-3. We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
Belt able to pull this one in for out number 2.
The batter number 3, shortstop, Daniel.
Coming to the plate now, Daniel Descalso. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First pitch coming, here it is. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a splitter that's taken for a ball, 1-1. Both teams with 6 hits so far.
That's
2-1.
Ball 2.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Jeff Mathis would be next. The 3-1. Grounded foul off to the right side. The 3-2 pitch. He's at the knees and called strike 3. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 7th inning coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 4 and the digging in and looking for more. Chris Marrero comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Tom Wilhelmsen will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double swings. Is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 16, Chris Owens.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. To 1-2 now.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
The 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way towards second. And this will be put away easily for the out.
Now batting, pitcher, Jeff Samardzija.
Matt Wada will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 37, Matt Wada.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. This is pulled into right, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. Throw into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
Well, his team took the lead, and he's able to notch 2 outs, thinking he's going to shut him down here and preserve the lead. Not so fast. Batter comes up, laces a 2-out double, and is a base hit away from coming home to tie this thing.
Here's the center fielder, Denard Span, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a line drive base hit to left field. He beats the tag, safe. And this ball game is tied here in the 7th.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Archie Bradley is out from the bullpen now, as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Archie Bradley.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just a bit up. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. The 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Drury over to his right. And that's the 3rd out. But the tying run comes across here, so it looks like this could be a... Corey Guerin gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Ready for another shot now, Jeff Mathis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Leading out for the Diamondbacks.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike 1. Here it comes on 0-2. Missed with a slider. The 1-2. Now a flare out toward right center. Pence coming on. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
Shortstop, number 16, Chris Owings.
Here's Chris Owings now. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. Guerin, a native of Tennessee. He was a fourth-round selection back in the draft of 2007.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
The 1-0 home. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. And this is handled out there by Span for the first out.
Center fielder number 11, A.J. Pollock.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, A.J. Pollock singled home a run in his last time up. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Diamondbacks center fielder with a friendly 2-0 count.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Two balls and a strike now. To 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Marrero coasts under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, David Peralta.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Peralta. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-0 home. Hard on the ground towards short. He'll go the short way to panic at second, and that ends the inning. Hunter Pence will start things out when we come back. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and we are tied 4-4. Nick Ahmed will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Chris Iannetta is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Now catching, number 8, Chris Iannetta.
First delivery to him on the way. And a breaking ball stays outside. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
First pitch of the at-bat. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1. Bounces in the dirt for a ball. The 2-1 home. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And as Giants fans here on television, it is out of here. So a 2-run home. They've taken a 2-run lead. Into the box now, Brandon Crawford. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose.
6 runs, 10 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point.
Line shot to first, and there's one away. Digging in to try it again, Eduardo Nunez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And a high strike there, 0-1. A 1 pitch on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Little dribbler down the line. And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single.
Boy, that's what Wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
And the runner back. One ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman. Runners on the move for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets through, but eventually does get to third base.
Pollock giving chase. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 home. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Here's the 1-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him, as this is now a 5-run cushion. J.J. Hoover enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
J.J. Hoover.
Into the box, Denard Span, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Lifted down the line in left. Heading after it is Hazelbaker, and that ends the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Giants 9 and the Diamondbacks 4.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Giants, number 19, Anderson Kell.
Digging in once again, Paul Goldschmidt. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Oh, look at the stop by Belt. So 1 away after the phenomenal defensive effort.
Oh, that's a tough play, but he pulled it off perfectly. Once he made the great stop, still had to make a good feed to the pitcher covering, which isn't easy on routine grounders sometimes. Hard not to appreciate that one.
Jake Lamb is at the plate as he watches ball 1. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. And very quickly they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting.
A look at our line score thus far. Already 7 home runs between these 2 clubs combined, and the ball's really been jumping out of here throughout the contest. Brandon Drury will bat next, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it 1 bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
And a diving effort there, but will come up empty. It's a base hit.
Now batting, left fielder, Jeremy.
Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Dribbled back toward the mound. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 9th inning coming up. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, in head-to-head battles with J.J. Hoover. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now the 1-0. That's lifted the other way out to left. Lamb has a play. 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Hunter Pence.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
1-1 the count now.
He might not want to throw that one again. I know his timing was a little bit off at the dish, but he kept his hands back, just missed that one, fouled that one off really hard.
Line toward right center, and that's going to be a base hit for Pence.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Yeah, and some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
He's set, and the pitch. Takes a good curveball at the knees. Pence, base runner at first with one out. Stays alive, still 0-2. A pause, and the 0-2. Popped him up. Goldschmidt is there for it. He's got it, and there are two down now.
The batter, number 35, shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, in head-to-head battles with J.J. Hoover. He's 1 for 4. And that's in there for strike one.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
And that finds the target. 0-2 now. The 0-2 delivery. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball one.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And there's strike three. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. One left for San Francisco. They're on top, however, 9-4. Yasmani Tomas will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth. And they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike one. The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Pence is there, and quickly two are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home nine. Ready now for the Diamondbacks. Chris Iannetta. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. Two out here in the ninth. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Arizona down to its last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. San Francisco came through late, taking the lead in the eighth to secure the victory. Corey Guerin claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants. 9 runs, 14 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 41 minutes. A reminder that post-game Valley Metro is available in Copper Square at Central Station. Also, extra Metro rail trains are available at the Washington and 3rd Street Station.